You have to learn to use cash for little things and keep your credit for things, for bigger things, right? Like mortgage. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. This is your boy, Mr. Dennis. And today I'm here to give you 3 important advice on things that you should never do with your credit if you want to have a positive credit, right? And disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor, but based on my personal experience, as someone who grew their credit limit from $500 in 2018 to $72,000 in 2024, right? I can tell you guys that I have learned a few things over the years which helped me to maintain a very positive credit. I want to share this with you, but before I do that, please make sure to like, subscribe, and smash that like button. You see, most Americans will ruin their credit even before they can realize, the importance of credit, or even before they know that they truly understand that credit play an important role in building wealth. I had to learn this from an early stage without the intervention of my parents or anyone else. And so I want to share this with you. If you can teach this to your children or yourself, this will help you to have a very good credit, to maintain a very good credit, so that when the time reaches to use that credit, to utilize that credit, it can all work out in your favor, right? So that you cannot be punished for having a bad credit. Obviously, bad credit equals a lot of money. You should never use credit on things that are not worth it. That's my own philosophy. I have told myself that I would never use my credit for anything that is not worth it. And when I say things that are not worth it, I things such as this, right? Like using your social security to purchase a cell phone, right? To take a cell phone on a payment plan. I had to give this to myself from the very beginning. My third year into the US, I had to learn this. Never finance a cell phone. If you want a cell phone, you can work, save money, and buy the phone cash down. You see, cell phone on a payment plan do not improve your credit, right? However, if you miss a payment and the servicer of that phone decides to sell your information to a debt collector, the debt collector can report you to the credit bureau, and this negative mark will reflect on your credit, even though the payment you have been making is not helping to improve your credit, right? So never finance a cell phone. Always pay cash down. That's it. Never finance it. That's the first advice. Number 2, I'm going to tell you, avoid pretty little things. You see, I have my own philosophy that if I want to damage my credit, I want to damage my credit on something that is worth it, on something that is huge, something that is massive, right? If I'm going to damage my credit on $300,000 loan, it is better than damaging my credit on $1,500 loan, right? Taking pretty little things for $300, right? And you miss a payment, that negative payment can reflect on your credit, which can, prevent you or impact your ability to be approved for something that is really needed in building wealth. So number 1, avoid cell phone loan or cell phone on a payment plan. Number 2, avoid pretty little things. Those things don't make no sense, right? They don't help you build wealth. They are not assets. Avoid pretty little things. Stop providing your social security number for loans that are not worth it. Pretty little things, iPhone or whatever. Number 3 is this: stop financing furniture. Stop financing furniture. That's couch, that's chair, bed set, or whatever it is. Do not use your social security number to finance these little things. If you want to damage your credit, make sure you damage your credit on things that are worth it. If you are going to get a $200,000 loan and you can afford to make the full payment and that ruin your credit, it is better than getting a $2,000 couch and now you can't make the full payment on that couch, then negative might go on your credit. So avoid financing things that are not worth it. Stop financing home items. No financing of couch, no financing of chairs, no financing of bedroom sets or gym equipment. Like, do not finance any of those things. You have to pay for them cash. In fact, you have to learn to use cash for little things and keep your credit for things, for bigger things, right? Like mortgage, right? If you are buying a house, you can use your credit for it. And if you are trying to get a loan of $100,000 or $50,000, $100,000, use your credit, your social security number for these type of loans, right? If you are starting a business and you need a business loan, use your credit for this type of loan, for a business loan of $50,000, $100,000, $300,000. You see, this type of loans, even if you default on this type of loan, at least they are much more better than defaulting on a $1,500 couch or $1,300 cell phone, or failing to make payment on a pretty little things. You know, if you can do this, this will help you maintain a positive credit, right? Just imagine, think about it. If you are 18 years old and you took an iPhone 16 that is being sold for $1,300, and you fail to make, after making $500 payment, and you fail to make the rest of the payment, you know, this can have a negative impact on your credit, which can remain on your credit for the next 7 years before this negative mark can be removed from your credit, right? Or if you are 20 years old and you default to make a payment on a pretty little things, and then the pretty little things company decides to sell your information to the debt collector. Now the debt collector come after you to pay this, and if you can pay on time, debt collector is going to obviously report this to the credit bureau and have it reflected on your credit. So if you are 20 years old now, you have until you are 27 years old before this negative mark can be removed from your credit. You don't want that. You want to preserve your credit for things that are actually going to bring you, that are actually going to help you in the long run, right? That are actually going to build you up, help you accumulate wealth and assets and so much more. Okay, and I had to learn this on my own from a very early stage, like my third year into the US, because when I came first, I needed the new iPhone, was it iPhone 8? And so I told my dad I wanted a new iPhone, and he was like, "Oh, you can go to T-Mobile or Metro PC or AT&T and just tell them, you know, that you want a new phone. You can just put $50 down and you get on a payment, right?" And I was like, you know what? Maybe I don't like it. Like, I don't like too much payment. I don't like too much debt. So I'm just going to buy my own phone. That's how I was able to save myself from getting on a $150 monthly payment, and just save money for the next like 6 months. And I bought my new phone. You see, because if I was going to get that phone and fail to make a payment, I was making $9 at a time. Now that negative mark is going to reflect on my credit, which could have affected my ability to be approved for even larger loan in 2020. You know, like I was going to wait 7 years before that negative mark can be removed from my credit. And so I advise most people, I'm advising all of my audience, you know, on things that you should never do with your credit. Never take things that would not bring you value, significant value, that would not that would not increase your assets or your net worth, or would not go up in value. Okay, so that's it for you guys. If you enjoy my content, please make sure to like, subscribe, and follow. Smash that like button, share the content, and I'm going to see you in the next one.